Hi, I'm Dan Burnett, and this is my wife,
Lysa Burnett.
and we are here to talk with you about our $1 million pool design.
I really see this house in this city being our forever home. At some point, our kids are going to come back and visit us from college.
Let's not talk about college yet. That's a little too stressful for me. I do love that we have 20 acres of land and we're only 30 minutes from the city and an international airport. It's really the perfect balance between privacy and convenience.
It really is the best of both worlds. We have a great vantage point of the city of Dallas and the skyline in the distance.
Speaking of the best of both worlds, are you ready to talk about our $1 million pool design?
I know that we've agreed to a pool and spa combo, and I know that the pool will be fabulous, but I think it's important that the size of the spa doesn't get overlooked. It should be large enough to fit 8 to 10 people without feeling like sardines in a tin can.
Honey, we're only a family of 5. Do we really need a spa that large? How often do you envision having people over?
You never know, but when the kids bring their friends over, you're going to be glad that we have the extra space.
All right, as long as I have space to relax and grill in the shade. I do want a solid roof over the outdoor kitchen with enough space to bring in catering or to serve a meal outdoors. And elements to keep cold beverages on deck without having to go inside. Since the house is still being constructed, I want to make sure it all flows together and it doesn't look like an afterthought, you know?
Agreed. It should look good, and it needs to match the design of the house and the rest of the outdoor living space. I think that its seamlessness is important. It's a new construction, and a thoughtful design will be key.
I am glad that we both enjoy water features. You know, it's very serene, it's very peaceful. And while I like looking at them, it's really the sound that reminds me of going fly fishing.
Yes, water features are a must. It makes everything feel more spa-like. But we can't forget that along with relaxation, the space needs to serve as a recreation area. We have to have a diving element. My best memories as a kid were having diving contests with my brothers and my sisters.
Okay, yeah, that does sound great. I do also want some sort of fire feature, a fire pit. It really reminds me of going camping. I just want it to look nice and be relaxing for the whole family.
As do I, but I want it to be fun and unique. I want it to feel high-end and luxurious, yet designed with the kids in mind and their friends. I want them to make their memories here.
You know what the kids would really enjoy? A bunch of TVs around the pool. They could watch movies with their friends. They could play games while being outside.
Are you sure those TVs are for the kids and not just for you to watch football?
Okay, well, if their pool has TVs around it and there happens to be a football game on, I wouldn't turn it off. And you know what? With the right space, afterwards we'd be able to have a pickup game of flag football with the kids.
Room to play would be great. As long as we don't forget we need a tanning ledge with some sort of seating. I like loungers, but stools and tables might be nice, don't you think?
Just as long as I can have my feet in the water and some shade from surrounding trees and a cold beverage in my hand, I'll be happy.
Trees are important. I want to have as many trees and plants as possible. It adds to the feeling of the backyard being an oasis. However, I don't want it to feel like a forest. There needs to be balance, and I need to be able to still get my tan on my tanning ledge.
Okay, well maybe part of the curve can have shade and the other part of the curve can be full sun. That way everybody wins.
I thought we were going with more straight lines and not organic shapes.
Well, I'm okay with either straight lines or curves. It just has to look good and be functional.
And speaking of function, we need to make sure that there's storage. I don't want pool noodles and toys all over our yard.
Oh no, absolutely not. Wow, I think we've talked about an awful lot, but we're not asking too much, right?